What's up, guys? We're looking at Little Mix, Woman Like Me today, alright? So I'm going to start with the verse and we're going to move forward. So with the verse and most of the song, we just have two chords. Right? I always say what I'm feeling. I was born without a sip on my mouth. Sometimes I don't. So we'll start here. Okay, because this applies to quite a lot of the song. Alright, so first things first, you need your capo on the first fret. Okay, if you don't have one, you can buy these quite cheap online. They're only sort of $5, £5 or so. Okay, so we have E minor, but we're going to add a top note, and we have C with the same top note. So let me show you these chords. If you're really comfortable with chords and you just want to learn the rhythm, skip ahead, obviously. If not, stick with me. So, the first chord we have open E, middle finger is second fret on the A string, third finger second fret on the D string, open G, open B, and then add your fourth finger to the third fret of the E string. Okay, I mean third fret from the capo, obviously, 1, 2, 3. I know technically it's the fourth fret, but we'll just talk in terms of the capo, right? Much easier. Second chord is C. So for this chord, we don't want the low E string, so just bring the thumb down so it's resting and touching the E string. It will just stop it from vibrating as much. Alright. On the A string, we have our third finger, third fret. D string, second finger, second fret. Open G, first finger, B string, first fret. And then again, have your fourth finger down on the third fret of the E string. Right. So let's dive into the rhythm. Okay, this rhythm works for the verse. It works for this for the first part of the build-up as well. So we're gonna play down, down, down. Okay, but we're gonna try and hit the bass note and then the top. You see that? So down, down, high, low, high, low, low, high, low, high. Now, after I hit the top, I bring my hand in just to cut off all the vibrations because we want it nice and short. Watch. Alright, so you need to get used to doing that. Makes sense? Now, that's going to be for the first part of the verse, right? The second part, which is I like my coffee with 2 sugar. Gonna play it a bit differently. Okay, there's more kind of momentum and it drops in dynamics a little bit, so we're gonna palm mute as well. All right, and we have a passing chord now. So let's just start with just making sure you understand the chords here. So now we don't have the high part, it's just E minor, C. Okay, but to pass between those two chords, we're going to use this G with B in the bass. G with B in the bass. Alright, pretty easy. One finger, literally one finger. Middle finger on the A string, second fret. Open D, open G, open B. It's going to be our passing chord. So we can play, oh, and also, just to get that soft sound, put your palm on the strings here, mainly in the bass area. Right, just rest it there. Don't push it in, just touching, and then you get this nice soft sound. Okay, and you can count if you want. It might make it easier. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for E minor, pick from the bass E string. But for the passing chord, pick from the A string. Same with C, pick from the A string. And you notice I kind of go dun, bum, 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 bum. The dynamic goes from quiet to loud, each one. Dun, 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 dun. Right, for those of you that want to kickstart your guitar learning abilities so that you can perform one day, potentially make money and travel playing the guitar just like me, then click the link in the description, also in the comment section, and sign up to my premium lessons on my website, alright? And we'll get you started right away learning the guitar for real. You hear that? You can even add a hit. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You can just add that in if you want to. Okay, if you're struggling with the rhythm, don't worry about that. All right, but if you find it easy, then obviously that's an option. Okay, on its own. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, after the slap, you can add a few more in if you want to. Okay, almost like you're keeping it going. Down, 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 slap, down, 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 bum, 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 bum. Okay, if you want, you can do that. You can keep it going. I think that makes it easier to get the slap sound. So with the vocals, I like my coffee with 2 sugars and then highs and my jewelry dripping. Then I get all fired up. Insecure and I'm working with it. Things that I can't get rid of. Gonna give it up. A few mistakes and I'm in rightly. Broke a couple hearts and I'm on my sleep. So for the build up, we're gonna have 2 parts. As you just heard, we go back into the verse part to begin with. Right? Nice and simple. If you want though, so you can repeat that for the second half of this build up, but I think it's gonna be more advanced if you add a little something. So you can still emphasize the same beat, still emphasize down, 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 but try and add in some in-between rhythms. Okay, so add in, just add in lots of down. Here, you'll see what I mean. Do you hear that? I built it up, and because I had these in-between notes, it just sounds busier, right? So just to clarify with the vocals, let me just sing this badly, just so you know what I mean. The first half's just the same. I made a few mistakes, I regret it lightly. I broke a couple hearts and I went on my sleep. My mama always said, girl, you're troubling. Now I wonder, could you fall for a woman like me? And every time we touch, boy, you do the best thing. Now you hear I'm adding more. Yeah. Could you fall for a woman like me? Alright, so right at the end I go into triplets, which is quite cool. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, blah. So that's quite a cool thing to do on the last C. If you want, you don't have to, you can keep. You can, as long as you finish with that C right at the end, then it's fine. Now take your time with that build up part, okay, because it can be quite confusing if you're not used to layering rhythms. So the last part is going to be this drop, this chorus part, alright? So well done to anyone that's got this far, okay, pat yourself on the back, you're doing really well. This is the last part because the rest is just sort of repeating the rhythms we've already learned. Alright, so after that build up, we're going to have just a kind of a busy rhythm, right? So it's going to sound like this. So essentially, what you need to do, just to practice this with me for a second, okay? So put your fingers against the string so you get this scratch sound, and just work on getting the subdivisions correct. So just go down, up, 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 down, up. Just work on this. This is how the rhythms are going to be played. Okay, this is where the downs and ups are in the right place. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, mainly in the wrist, and the forearm. Okay. Simple, right? That is how you have to think when you're playing these rhythms. You're just going to make sure everything's in the right place. So, all you do, E minor. So, what you need to realize is I'm emphasizing. Think about the drums. Right, I've still got this passing chord in between E minor and C, but I only play it for the last up, down, up. The very last up, down, up, then I change. Up, down, up. Up, down, up. Up, down, 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 up. Alright, so just work on that passing chord. You don't have to have it. I think it sounds better with it. Alright. Now, you can add a slap if you want. So, on that big emphasis, you can kind of strike through the... You can kind of put your hand against the strings as you strike through. Watch, you'll see what I mean. I can't remember how the vocals go for this part, but I know this rhythm works because I've played along with it, right? It's very straightforward because you're just constantly strumming, right? It's just an ongoing thing. You can take out a few rhythms if you want to complicate this a bit more. So down, up, up. So that's it for this song, guys. I really hope that was helpful for you. Once again, as usual, I've not made the rhythms super simple, okay? These videos are teaching you how to play the song, right? So I stay quite authentic to the song. I try and push you guys a little bit and make the rhythms a little bit trickier, okay? I don't want everything to be boring and basic because you're never going to improve if you don't play these subdivisions correctly, etc. Right? Now, what you need to realize is these YouTube lessons, I just put them up so you can learn repertoire and pop songs and that sort of thing quickly, right? You can just come to my lessons. It's much easier. You don't have to work it out yourself. However, I'm not really teaching you how to play the guitar. We're not spending ages on a specific technique, right? None of that. So if you want to actually learn guitar properly, I really advise signing up to my premium lessons on my website, right? And we talk about technique, we talk about rhythmic subdivisions, and we go more advanced on the chords, right? Techniques, improvising, all kinds of stuff. You know, we talk about seventh chord. You know, just more advanced things than just these typical pop chords, right? I even explain the theory behind chord progression, so you could probably figure out songs on your own in the future, right? You would only go to my lessons just to save time in the future if you'd watch my premium lessons, right? So thanks for watching again. Hopefully I'll see you on the other side.